Let me ask you something. How many TikTok accounts do you run right now? 1, 5, 50? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. TikTok doesn't ban most people. It just quietly turns them off the newsfeed. As you probably know, it's called a shadow ban. Your videos still post, your profile still exists, but suddenly there's a drop in views. No one sees anything. Most of the time, it's not the content. It's the way you're running your multiple accounts. Same browser, same laptop, same IP, same behavior. To TikTok, that looks like one person pretending to be many. So in this video, I'll show you why TikTok actually blocks accounts, how pros and agencies separate them properly, and the best part, I'll show you the exact method to scale from one to multiple TikTok accounts without destroying your reach. Plus at the end, I'll give you a bonus discount to the exact tool that pro agencies use to manage TikTok and other accounts safely. Most people start TikTok growth like this. They make a second account, then a third, then a testing page and a shop, then a niche page, and everything works for a while. Then weird things happen. Views drop from thousands to dozens. New accounts never break past 200 views, even if you post epic content, and comments stop appearing. Most people blame hashtags, sounds, timing, frequency, you name it. But TikTok is actually judging something else first. Trust. You need to remember TikTok is first of all an algorithm. When you log in every day, TikTok's backend systems ask you, is this account human? Is it independent? And is it safe to push into the feed? When you run many accounts from the same environment, TikTok is able to easily see they're not separate creators and starts to quiet them down. That's called a shadow ban. Next, I will explain the key factors TikTok is paying attention to while checking if your account can be trusted. Most people think TikTok tracks logins and passwords. It doesn't. It tracks identities. It's like recognizing people's faces. Every time you open TikTok in a browser, TikTok reads signals like this: your browser fingerprints, your TikTok app version, your phone and OS make and model, your location, your tap and type timings, even your scroll rhythm. Yes, trust me, they know a lot about you. So when you try to use different emails, TikTok is easily able to see through them. Only separate devices help, because they are fully separate on a physical level. Once TikTok links your accounts, trust drops across all of them. That means if you want to get into multiple account game, you need to use a pro solution from the very start. TikTok is different from Instagram or YouTube. It's faster, it's more automated, and it punishes your bad patterns more aggressively. Here's what TikTok hates: creating many accounts in one session, posting immediately after sign up, uploading from multiple profiles back to back, identical captions and videos, repeating comments, pasting comments and not typing in, and finally, spamming links. To sum it up, TikTok scores behavior before content. A new account that signs up and posts 5 videos instantly feels fake. So when you scale TikTok, you're not just scaling content, you're scaling behavior, which is not easy and it takes time. And if behavior looks robotic, distribution dies quietly. That's why TikTok account network setups sound good, but without a good solution they fail, even if your videos are fantastic. Let's talk about some common solutions that will shadow ban your TikTok accounts. Multiple Chrome profiles, good for logins, bad for identity. VPNs, good for IP, bad for fingerprint checks. Multiple phones, works well for 3, impossible for 30. Incognito mode, basically useless, just as Chrome profiles. Proxies, same as VPNs, bad for fingerprint checks. Each of these common solutions fixes one signal, but it exposes like 5 others. So TikTok still sees your device and identity. That's why agencies, affiliate teams, and creator networks don't use easy common tricks. They isolate identities completely. I'll show you how in a second. Instead of switching accounts in the same browser, pros switch devices, but on a virtual level. Imagine having 10 laptops inside virtual containers, which are completely separate. I know that may be difficult, here's what that means. Each TikTok account gets the following: its own fingerprints, its own proxy IP, its own cookies, its own history, its own behavior profile, and all other real parameters. So TikTok sees different devices, different locations, different people. Today, there are several old ways to do that. App emulators, virtual machines, cloud computers, cloud phone rentals, and all kinds of other technical stuff. Most of these methods are really slow, bulky, and worst of all, really expensive. What pros use today for TikTok is called anti-detect browsers. If you haven't used one before, it's basically a browser with an account dashboard. Think of it like having 50 laptops inside one app, and you can get to each one with just one click. Now let me show you exactly how that looks in practice. And don't worry, it's not some virtual machine or hacker stuff. It's a regular tool you'll be able to use every day. For this setup, I will use GoLogin. I like it best among others. It allows you to work and scale without extra technical knowledge. Best for non-technical people. Right, step 1. Install GoLogin. Sign up on gologin.com, install the app, and log in. Step 2. Let's create a new profile. On your GoLogin dashboard, create a new profile with the plus on the top left over here. These profiles on your left are fully independent laptops I talked about earlier. Everything inside these profiles stays isolated from your real browser and from other profiles as well. Add a proxy IP by clicking plus over here in the location column. Click here, choose needed country, and click connect when you're done. The new IP light is green, which means you are good to go. Important rule: each profile needs its own IP address. Never mix them up. One account, one IP address. And the setup is done. Nothing else needs to be adjusted. GoLogin sets up best safety settings automatically for each profile. As I mentioned, it's quite easy. You're now ready to use your accounts. So step 3, run your profile and log into TikTok. So come over here, click run to start the profile and log into TikTok just like in a normal browser. You can create a new account if you want. TikTok will store the trust signals only inside your profile, not your real browser or laptop. You can use the same profile for other social platforms as I said. Think of it as a separate person and laptop in a different country. Your logins will be saved, you won't need to enter credentials next time. Step 4. Repeat this for more accounts. Repeat these steps to create more profiles and IPs per each TikTok account. The profiles can be launched at the same time, it's completely safe. You can add any amount of IPs in GoLogin, paying only for the traffic that you consume. You can see the traffic balance all the way up here on your top right. Now you can operate many TikTok accounts at once and forget shadow bans. Step 5. Share access securely. This, in my opinion, is the best part. You can share this profile or the whole workspace with a team of remote employees, freelancers, or virtual assistants from anywhere. A lot of freelancers and agencies already know about GoLogin, so you will not have to explain how that works. Share the profile to your partner, and they can use GoLogin to run this profile from another country, and TikTok won't even notice, which is the most professional way agencies cooperate on social accounts. Top tip: most professionals use mobile proxies in GoLogin for best security possible, especially if you're creating new accounts. When creating a new IP address, simply switch from residential to mobile like this. That's all. GoLogin offers built-in mobile proxies, but you can also use your own mobile IPs or get them from a provider company. If you need advice on good mobile proxy providers, try Floppy Data. They're decent quality and have fair pricing, as you'll see here. I'll drop a link in the description. Now, isolation keeps you safe, but growth needs strategy. Here's how pros create and treat TikTok accounts once separated. Top tip before you start: use mobile proxies from a tier 1 country for account creation. If you're meeting captchas or verifications straight after creation, it's most likely your IP address. Now back to the rules. First, warm up. Before posting, do this. Scroll for 10 minutes, watch full videos, like videos naturally and randomly, follow a few creators, and then cool down. Do nothing for a day or 2. Second, build trust. Don't sell or mention brands on day 1, and build normal behavior first. Third, human-like uploads. Don't post from 10 accounts at once, and space actions out. Fourth, diversify behavior. Different captions, different comments, and different timing. TikTok doesn't just look at content, It looks at how accounts behave over time. Try to be a normal person. When behavior feels human, TikTok will give you reach. Here are top newbie mistakes that people make even when using anti-detect browsers. Listen carefully so you can avoid them. Ignoring warm-up and cool-down timings. Posting immediately, mentioning brands on day one, trying to monetize on day one, creating many accounts on the same day, copying and pasting comments, and posting from many accounts at once. Remember this, TikTok wants consistency, not speed. Take your time. Slow feels fast on TikTok. Do post regularly, but have patience. If you treat accounts like machines, TikTok treats them like spam. If you treat them like creators, TikTok promotes them. Right, so you might remember earlier in the video, I mentioned something about a bonus discount. Use the code on screen now to get 50% off your first Go Login purchase. And you can also try Go Login free for 7 days when you sign up. Use the code now to save your discount for the future, and your epic content will finally be seen. If this video helped you, please hit like, please hit that subscribe button, and send this to someone who's struggling with TikTok shadow bans right now. Comment on what you want next, and I'll see you in the next one.